Guzzi off-road. Here we are trying the Moto Guzzi out on some dirt with road tyres on it. Balloon River. Right, turn your traction control off.
Off-road mode.
So, crossing over the balloon, we left St George this morning, caught up with Ian last night, and plan today is right along Hebel, some other towns to Bourke, and then on the way to Louth, so we'll see how far we get. But we're just cruising along and enjoying the scenery we've been through. This is the northern side, well, it was the northern side we're following of the Balloon River. There's cattle stations and cotton farms, and the Balloon River looks like a piece of shit. Worst river I've seen. It's quite big, but yeah, algal bloom, green and muddy and brown. I suppose that's what happens with intensive farming either side of the riverbanks, with cotton and what looks like bloody canola, or the canola seeds anyway. I don't know where the canola paddocks are because I can't see any. But yeah, so far pretty uneventful. Mighty Guzzi. See if we can outrun it. Blew it away. Do a roll. Yeah. Trying to do a roll on it from this speed. Alright. Ready, set, go. And went off, you can see him in the mirror. Wasn't much in it. Alright, Ian's in sport mode, and we'll see what the Guzzi does. Oh. There was at least another 3 bike lengths in it before. You were only about a bike and a half length behind. Muse on the right. Straight ahead. Nora. Yep, that's it. That's where we're going. There he is, running along. Run, Amy, run, run. Currently doing 41 kilometres per hour. And he's off into the paddock. just going to do a bit of commentary as we're riding along, so you just have to ignore me, Ian. I know, so we camped on the Darling, and last night decided to make a beeline home because this country's looking pretty crappy, pretty chewed out, and the Darling's looking pretty sad. You know, it's a muddy waterhole. Kangaroos to your right hand. Yeah, so we just cruise along doing 60 kilometres an hour, avoiding the kangaroos, and making our way home, because it's like, if you don't mind saying chewed out country and shitty rivers, this is the place to come. But the Balone and the Darling have all got cotton farms on them, and canola, and so their water is used for irrigation, and all the bloody runoff is full of nitrogen, so there's algae bloom, and you know, it's not a very pleasant river system really. Some of the best country is actually right next to the road where the goats and cows can't get to it. Yeah, so basically a beeline from here back to Wangaroo, I think, via Gundabooka. That's probably where we'll stop tonight. And this road, nice at the moment, was freshly graded, with sand heaped up in the middle, and then it was just sand. Not a lot of that. Wasn't too difficult, but yeah. Anyway, we'll carry on. I'll try and turn this camera off now. One good thing about these helmets, they don't let a lot of shit dust in. Close them up. Stay where you are, kangaroo. Run that way if you like. Goats. Little goats. I've got a camera running, so there's a big billy goat. So I'm just going to give a random commentary at times, just to keep the people happy. Farm goats, or are these just bells? Yeah, it'd be a waste of a resource, really, wouldn't it? Just letting them run around and eat all your grass, because there's certainly more goats and kangaroos than anything else. Louth. As you can see, the water levels come up a fair bit and then fallen back down again. All these little billabongs on the side at some stage would have been full. Filled up with water from the Darling, and then it dropped probably about 6-7 metres or more.
Sign over there says what? The knock on the door.
Sign says knock on the door. This guy's back.
But everything's staying in place. It actually took me a little while to bloody well get this strapping system sorted. I was having it stop 2 or 3 times a day, but I haven't touched this now for a big week. Yeah, and 6 clips and it all comes off.
Back to goat country. Those ones look a little bit better fed. And sheep country. Oh, this looks alright, just in the shade of over there. Bit of interesting bushland for a change. Yeah. Oh, there is too. Bit of water, some rushes, some grass, trees that look a half alive. Yeah, anyway, time for a smoke.
Only you can make me feel the way you do.